Senate Democrats voted to pass the landmark Inflation Reduction Act, approving the $430 billion climate, tax, and healthcare bill after months of negotiations that ended in a marathon series of overnight debates and amendment votes. The bill will authorize roughly $370 billion for energy and climate programs, which would be the biggest clean energy investment by federal government in American history. Forbes Middle East has unveiled the Middle East's top 25 fintech companies for 2022, highlighting the innovators in the financial services sector. The UAE dominates with 8 entries on the list, which featured many payment firms. Among them is Jordan's Madfuat.com, a top performer that processed over $13 billion in transactions in 2021. Tata Motors Limited has decided to buy Ford's Motor Company's plant in India. After completing 2.5 decades in India, Ford shut down its manufacturing facilities in the country due to a whopping loss of $2 billion. The deal between Ford and Tata Motors will see the second-largest Indian automaker acquire the plant for $91.5 million. In a statement, Tata said it would make the necessary investments to reconfigure the plant to adapt it to its existing and future vehicle platforms. Japan's SoftBank Group reported a huge net loss of $23.4 billion in the first quarter, a sharp decrease from the $5.64 billion in net profit which the company saw in the same April to June period of the previous year. In its statement, the company attributed the drop to a weakened yen and the global downward trend in its share prices due to growing concerns over economic recession driven by inflation and rising interest rates. Siemens Energy anticipates $204 million in losses as a result of halting business in Russia. The net loss is in addition to the company's forecast loss of about $570 million, which is a similar loss to what Siemens Energy posted last year. However, despite the company's decision to pull out of the Russian market, they will continue to maintain turbines for the Nord Stream 1 Russian gas pipeline.